Welcome back, gentlemen, to the Bitcoin market update. Today, we got a nice little green day rolling in here. Bitcoin USDT at $5,346. Looking pretty good here. We're moving up this channel here. I just kind of added this in, and here, if that helps clear it up for you guys. We had a nice little pump, pull back to the 9, and now we're pumping again. We're staying closer to the 9 this time. We're a lot less aggressive. Things are looking okay. One thing I wanted to just point out real quick, and I want to head on over to Coinbase, is when you look at this US dollar USD on Coinbase, I'm going to zoom out so you can kind of see the big picture. Look at this overhead. Look at this overhead, which was support, is now acting as resistance. So it just is having a hard time even getting close to penetrating it. So this goes way back, okay? So hopefully if we do get some penetration on it, it will continue up, right? Now, a lot of folks right now are talking about Bitcoin's golden cross coming up right here. I'm going to pull this out right here and add in it's the golden cross of the 50-day and the 200. So that is right here. Okay. And so people are really excited about that. Now, what I want to point out to you is that in the past, let me just get rid of these two, and we'll go out of that and then go into the BLX. In the past, when these two, see, this is golden crossing where the 50 days coming up over the 200. Okay, let's go back in time, and I'm going to tell you why I'm not too excited about this when everyone else is. Let's pull that back. There you go. Okay, so you can see that we were bullish because the 50-day was riding above the 200, and it goes way back. Now here is where it starts to get a little exciting. Okay, so you had our death cross. Now our first golden cross was right here, which immediately pulled right back down into a death cross, right? And then price action went even lower than the last low. Okay, so that's why everyone is like, we're going to the moon, it's a golden cross. No. History has shown already that this is a dangerous time. Okay, and when we death crossed hard for a while. Now maybe it's this golden cross that we're at right now. Okay, let's pretend that it's this one. Well, this one golden crossed. As soon as it golden crossed, you can see that that was our high, and we started pulling back down, right? We had contested our low back here, right? Before coming back up again, and we had our death cross and then a new golden cross where we started running. And that's when we really started going again. So I don't want you to fall prey to the FOMO of this, the fear of missing out. I want you to play this smart, and I don't want you to listen to hype men tell you that it's going to the moon yet. It could, right? And it could dump to zero, right? It could do anything. But I don't want you to be married to the idea that this is going up forever, okay? So that being said, I wanted to point out another reason why you don't want to get excited with these hype men. I'm pulling out XRP and using it as an example. Okay, now I'm going to pick on this one YouTuber for a little bit, and it's not to single him out as if he's the only one, because there are other offenders. Okay, I just pulled him out of a hat, and he's the guy I'm using. Okay, on this day right here, DAI, Digital Asset Investor. Smart guy. This is his channel. Oh, you can see back here. This was 11 months ago, okay, that he started putting out content. And every day it's, you know, all about Ripple and how great Ripple is. Okay, here's his channel, Digital Asset Investor. Okay. I'm not picking on him and I'm not saying he's stupid, okay? But I am saying that he is a bit of a hype man. He's a pumper for XRP, and he loves this coin, which is, there's nothing wrong with loving your coin. There really isn't. Every day he's got awesome clickbait thumbnails, talking about the massive tidal wave of the world's money going into digital assets like XRP. XRP will lead as the financial world is collapsing. XRP train will soon leave the station. You know, Sharknado, Coinbase is, you know, there's every day you can look through this. Every day it's something awesome about XRP because he loves it. The XRP bullet train, it's on the way. Your retirement may depend on XRP. Okay, so I'm just scrolling through here. It's going to the moon. Every day is something pumped. You know, he has a massive audience because people love their hype man. 43,000 subscribers. Now let me give you the cold hard truth about why you should not be following pumpers, okay? Especially if you're new to investing or new to crypto. If you start falling in love with a coin because your hype man is weaving tales and dreams about where this is going, you're going to lose money. And I'm going to go back to this. This is when he first started, okay? And from where he first started, you know, this day, about 3 months later, you know, well, 70 days roughly, I guess, a little bit less, whatever, he lost you 55%. So if you kind of got in over here when he first got started, or even all the way down, for 3 months straight, it went down while he was pumping it. Buy, 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 buy. It's the best thing ever. Buy, buy, buy. Okay. Now we go up and we're going up, say, 189%, which is a really great gain. But listen, all of this happened in 3 days. So if you, 4 days. So if you missed out on this move, 1, 2, 3, 4, on this fourth day, it came way up and then pulled back. So if you missed these 4 days of trading because you were discouraged and you lost a whole bunch, and then there was capitulation where you said, screw it, I'm out of here. Well, you missed out on this because you dumped your coin in capitulation and you missed out on this pump. So now you've lost money. You know, you finally cut your losses and say, screw this. I'm not going to lose anymore. It pumps for 4 days. You miss out on it. But now you're a firm believer again and you buy up again, okay? And then it zigzags and runs up just a bit, right? But from the top here all the way back down to here, I mean, you're losing a massive 48% again. So from this top all the way down to this bottom, you have, it takes about 213 days roughly for this to play out. Meanwhile, he's pumping this coin every day. Now, let's pull this back, okay? Because this is where if you start following a guy who isn't going to bullshit you or lie to you, who can get you out in a decent position. I'm going to pull this out of here real quick. We're going to pull out the colored EMA, pull these back in, take this one out. Okay. All right. So you get a guy who can get you out in decent position, and let's just say it's that. It's down 36%, but you're holding your Bitcoin up here and it's coming down. That means every day it's going down, you're making more XRP. From the very beginning until today, he has lost you 33%. if you held all this time. And that's 11 months. So in 11 months of pumping XRP every day, he only is showing you a negative 33% return, almost 34. So I want you to be careful when you fall in love with your favorite YouTuber that doesn't know anything about trading, because hodling for a trader is a dirty word. It means you're going to get wrecked. It means you're going to be dragged through the ups and downs of the market and never pull profit or buy in at the right time. And I have fallen prey to this before in the past, and that's why it's so critical for me to do videos on this kind of stuff, because although I'm not a very good trader, right? I mean, I'm all right, but there's better traders out there. There always will be. But at least I understand the dangers of following along with these crypto pumpers like this. CKJ is another one. Crypto news. Let's see what he's doing. We're gonna pull out his videos real quick. How far does he go back? Let's just see if we can. I mean, there's a month ago. So for a full month, he's been pumping. For the last, 2, 3, 4 months, it's been dropping. And every day he's been putting videos out too. They're like in competition with each other. CKJ Crypto News. He is a full-blown hype man. Hey, look, he loves his coin. There's nothing wrong with loving your coin. There's guys that love Bitcoin, right? and it's okay. This Bearable guy, 123, has predictions about it going to, what was his prediction? Let's see if I can find it here. Anyway, some crazy, from 30 cents, basically it was going to rocket up to $589, and these guys were riding the coattails of an anonymous poster who is basically taking the form of a bear, like a little bear who draws cartoons. This is the bear. He draws cartoons, and they're trying to decipher the cartoons and what it all means. Bull Run XRP, that was 7 months ago. Yeah, you're getting in deep here with these guys that are going to lead you down the path of destruction, financial ruin, if you follow them. Here's 11 months ago. Okay, so we finally get down there. XRP is unstoppable. Okay, I get it, man. You love your coin. I totally do. So he started a year ago. So, April of last year he started, and he's been pushing this whole time. Never once on any of these guys, on any of their videos, is it high and they tell you to sell. That's the bottom line. It's never high and they're never telling you to sell. Okay, so if that's the case, like, let's see. I mean, you're not making any profit. It's easy to put out fun thumbnails and pump coins, but it leads people to ruin. Nobody wants to hear the sad truth that right up here, I'm going to tell you to sell, and people don't want to hear that. They're like, "Ugh, I'm not selling it. No, it's still going to go higher." There's that, oh, it's going to go higher. It's going to go higher. And so, this is not a pity party or woe is me. In fact, I don't want any more followers. I just want those that follow me already to stick with me, and that's it. But yeah, it's hard not to point it out because it's everywhere. And I'm not putting these guys down. I think that they love their coins, and more power to them. I don't think they are pursuing the idea of trading because they're afraid that, and maybe in the past they have sold and then it went up higher, and then they were freaked out and thought there's no way I could ever make it back in the market. So their strategy now is hodling, and they're just going to talk it up. And meanwhile, while they're talking up their coin, it is ruining you as an investor if you love your hype man and follow everything he says. So that's all I got to say, guys. God bless you. I really hope for the best for you in your trading endeavors. Never invest more than you're willing to lose. If you're willing to lose it all, fantastic. It's just money. The things that really matter are God, family, your relationship with others, and how you treat other people, and how giving you are. Okay. Well, we'll see you tonight, and we're going to check up again on Bitcoin and see what it's doing. Hitting up our heads on that resistance. Hopefully we can power through. All right, we'll talk to you later. I'm out.